Good morning, TDR family. This morning we are, first of all, let me say it's a beautiful day today. About in the 60s, nice cool weather. Today we are heading to the racetrack, to Edinburgh Motorsports Park. We're gonna take the Chevelle out there, or better known as Craig. We're gonna take Craig out there and make some hits. Let's see how it does. It's getting late and we gotta go. Looks good. Yeah, race bullet. So it's 12 o'clock. Gates open at 12. Racing starts at 1. No lines yet, so we're here at a good time. We'll grab a good parking spot. We out here. I'm gonna check out my buddy Marco's Smoking Aces truck. This thing is awesome. It's all NA, naturally aspirated. I believe it runs in the 9s, all motor. Thing sounds awesome. Almost sounds like a rotary, right? ¿Qué onda, YouTuber? ¿Qué dice? Man, sounds badass, wey.
Thank you.
Goddamn, wey. Sounds crazy. Is your first time on this setup or no?
Ya había corrido last time, nomás que traigo como más de 25% dictado en todos, casi todos los cylinders.
Okay.
Echando las boquillas de oil.
Yeah.
Corrió 99 así, so I took out the pistons and put in green oil, y new bearings, y I put it back on.
Damn.
I barely turned it on and off. I'm gonna see what it does.
Badass. We are back in the shop. Overall, I would say a very, very successful day. Taking the Chevelle out for some test hits. As you guys know, we've had this car for about 3 years, and we've never actually taken it out to the racetrack. So overall, really, really happy with the car. Some of you guys were really, really close on the guesses on what it would run. I'll be honest, I was kind of impressed. I mean, I didn't really think it was going to break into the 11s, but it did. So just a quick recap on the runs that it did. On the very first run, as you guys saw, it went a 1207 at 110. That was just a shakedown pass. Originally, that was only supposed to be about an 1/8 mile pass to see how the car felt. But I'll be honest with you, the car felt great. So I just went ahead and stayed in it and went a 1207 at 110. The next pass, got a little bit more serious with it. Turned off the draggy and just concentrated on running the car. That run was 1182 at 111. You guys saw that run. Again, you know, very, very easy run with a 1.660 foot time. If you guys saw the video, I floored it and it freaked me out because the car threw me back, and then I let off the throttle and I got back in it. So, you know, again, but that's the first time I've run an old hot rod. I've had Hellcats that I've been racing, and it's just a totally different experience running a Hellcat versus running an old school muscle car. On the next run, on the third run, we went ahead and let my son Chris drive the car. He's the one that has the shop, the Hub City Hot Rod Shop. We went ahead and let him make a pass in it. On that run, the car went 1169 at 112 with a 1.5 short time with a 1.560 foot. Overall, you know, again, very pleased with that run. And then on the last run, we let my son Abel run the car, and he went 1166 at 112, also with a 1.5 short time. So each time we ran it, the car was getting faster and faster. We decided to call it a day. The car was still running great. You know, it drove up the trailer very, very easily. Now, speaking of the trailer, the reason we trailered the car, it does have gear in it. It's got a 373, and it does kind of rev kind of high on the highway. And we decided, since it's the first time we've raced the car, let's just go ahead and put it on a trailer just to make sure that if in case anything happens, there's no hassles, and we can get the car back home safely. So overall, talking about how the runs felt, kind of some weird things happening there, and you can actually see it in the video. In the top end, after third gear, after the shift into third gear, the car felt like it was going into a lockup. I actually watched the tach, and I saw the tach going up to about 5800, and then I saw the tach drop to 5500, and then the car started to pull again. I wasn't shifting anymore. I was already in the top of third gear and on the Turbo 400 transmission, but it felt like it had a lockup. I need to pull the part number on that converter to figure out what converter is in the car and why it was doing that. The other thing we found is that we moved the limiter up to 6,200 RPM. It's just a 468 big block, which layman's terms is just a 454 bored out. That's all it is. So you know, we kept the shift points low. We kept the limiter low at 6,200, and at the top end of third gear, it was hitting the limiter. If you see the runs, you can tell that once we go to third gear, man, it has a long way to go. So the next plan is to probably take some gear out of it, probably knock it back to about 342s, maybe 355s. We do intend to spray the car. We have an NOS Big Shot kit for the car. That kit, I believe, starts at about 180, 200 shot. So we intend to hit it with nitrous, and so we want to make sure that it can actually complete the full quarter without it hitting any kind of limiters again. So yeah, overall, again, very, very great day. The weather was awesome. You know, it was just a perfect day to go out there and go race. Went out there early, got home early, and you know, everything went well. So again, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for leaving the comments. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate you guys watching. Again, please like, share, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video.